the Cricket World Cup fever is gripping the entire nation slowly and steadily now. The entire nation is in the cricketing mood right now. The entire nation, when is celebrating cricket, they are preparing for the enjoyment of the game. Goa seems to be a little bit slower on the side of celebration and involvement in cricket. Probably there are so many reasons why that may happen. We are going to talk to Hemant Angle and Aditya Angle. Hemant Angle is a senior coach and a former Ranji player, and Aditya Angle was a Goa Ranji player in the past. They have seen a lot of cricketing action in Goa, players growing from Goa. We'll talk to them and we'll try to get a sense about the entire thing. Sir, the ICC Cricket World Cup is a big celebration for the entire world, and cricketers, the enthusiasts, wait for this opportunity to celebrate. But Goa seems to be a little bit on the lower side of the celebration or the getting into the mood. What do you think is the entire what is your understanding?
The reasons. Well, as far as I don't completely agree with you about the the scene in Goa. See, you must understand Goa is under a heavy spell of rain, and just Ganesh Chaturthi, or the best festival in Goa, is just finished, and because of the rains, everything has dampened. That may be one of the reasons. Another thing is, you must understand there's another thing going on in China. It's called Asian Games. Unlike earlier, we Indians, India, or Bharat now we call, are doing very well in the Asian Games, better than before.
Okay.
Naturally, including me, I see that more than cricket. At present, cricket is going on everywhere. Because of the ICC, there are warm-up matches. There are World Cup, there are warm-up matches. So how much cricket are you going to see? It's becoming too much of cricket. There's the rest of India and Ranji Trophy, Irani Cup going on. So that also I see it on my mobile. It is not there. Fever is there. But as you say, it has not taken up. It will come up when actually it starts, and in India does well. You must understand. We are not cricket lovers. We are player lovers. And of course the country lovers. India is playing against any other team, the stands are full. If Pakistan is playing Afghanistan, then nobody. Maybe you must understand that.
Right.
So it is not actually the World Cup, the cricket, which fires the imagination of us. It is we doing well in cricket.
So, is it because Goa did not very convincingly produce like a tall cricketer, or maybe who could inspire the generations to come to get into proper cricket as a proper profession? What do you think?
No, I don't agree with you, because if you take the interest of cricket in Goa, now you must be seeing behind, they are my students preparing the pitch there. I have not asked them to come. They are coming themselves because my ground is not ready for. But once I start asking them to come, there will be 50 to 60 boys here. In the same thing, MCC is there. Some other camp is going on. In Madgaon only there are 4 to 5 camps, which are people are falling over each other. So you don't say that there is no fever for cricket. Okay, lots. You don't need an icon. Our icon is there. For that matter, Swapnil is there.
Right.
So Swapnil is no less an icon. Hiram Parab is there. He played for India.
Right.
And he did well to in his. So they are there. But cricket has caught up the imagination. As I told you before, there are too many things going on. And when this starts, the fever will catch up.
What is your opinion, Aditya, in all that we have asked Hemant sir? What is your opinion?
I feel, as Hemant sir said, I think there is some time left. So once the game starts, I think we might have that fever. But as you said, the funfair what we see all around the country, it's not there in Goa. But I think it's not that we are not less cricket lovers. We are also cricket lovers. But as Sir said, we are more patriotic. So when India plays, I think on that particular day, I'm very sure that going to be a big noise all around.
You have played Ranji in the past. What do you think about what may be lacking to produce somebody who the Goan cricket diaspora could see, and maybe then the newcomers could see and grow?
Well, as Sir said, our biggest icon in Goa as far as till date is concerned is Swapnil Asnodkar. And I feel our players, they have to go out of comfort zone. Why Swapnil improved? Because he played better level of cricket. I don't mean we are not playing better level of cricket, but club level cricket. He was playing in Mumbai. Now there are two very good leagues. So our players should try to find their way. They should try to talk. They should try to talk people, get their way out, get into some clubs in Mumbai, play in Madras League, play some leagues, wherein they can compete. And those leagues are as good as playing international level. Because all the players who play there are all have represented India somewhere or the other, some stage. So I feel our boys should go out and play better leagues. That's the reason I think we are lacking, because that's only match exposure which can give you a better edge.
Okay. So you are in the GCA managing committee also. So how can GCA help in getting these players, these enthusiastic players to play for the clubs? What is your
basically at club level it has to be a personal approach from a player. Personal approach in the sense, if I want to play a league, I have to go myself, find a club, talk to people, talk to my friends, my counterparts from other states, talk to them. You can go and they come and play here our leagues. Like we have 3 outstation players allowed in even our Premier Leagues, the highest regarded tournament in the state. Similarly, our players also should try to find a way, go to other places and play. Now, as far as GCA is concerned, as far as till date, this year I suppose we have sent all our teams out since rains are heavily in Goa. We have no way to practice in Goa. And what is important is match exposure. You cannot just do nets and then directly go into the match and play. It's not easy. So we have sent all our players, including our women's section and all junior level teams, all are going out to play. Play in the sense, play some tournaments wherein they get good match exposure. They play against the teams which they'll be playing in the both tournaments again. So this year we have done much effort to see that we get good match practice for all our age groups.
So you think it will, that is one of the steps that will work out well?
I'm very certain that this will definitely help them out, because see, for example, now I'm playing against Karnataka in the boards tournament. Here also I'm playing against the same Karnataka in this tournament. It's not the board tournament, but players are same, the teams are same. So if I keep seeing that player, I know how he plays, how he bowls, how he bats. So it's like understanding the player. So that is what is important. That's why I said players should go out of their comfort zone, find a team elsewhere, play there against those better players. So that's the I think this year at least I feel we should do well in all the age group levels.
Another thing that has been recently noticed is a lot of the players from other states are using Goa as a launch pad to launch their cricketing career, you can say, or maybe to have something that I think you may be better able to explain me. What do you think about that?
Well, as a launch pad, I think only 1 or 2 players must have done that. So one is Arjun. And earlier, I think Azharuddin's son had played. When there is, without any past, they are supposed to be professional players, mind you. And professionals are the persons who have played a lot. And now here for this is nothing to play for Goa, and then they can mentor the Goan team. But we, Goa, take past players who have finished. They are thrown out of their own association. Then they play for Goa. As I don't mind it, like Wasim Jafar, Chandrakant Pandey, Sandeep Patil. We can take a mentor, like say Hemant Kanitkar. He comes and plays for us. And he mentors the team just like what earlier Karnataka player Arun Kumar did.
B.B. Chandrasekhar for them.
Jack. B.B. Chandrasekhar. He did the same thing. Only one fellow. He's enough. He plays that percentage cricket and brings up our lot, our stock. So once their temperament increases, then there's no looking back. Number 2, as you said, we feel the need of making shortcuts. No, these are shortcuts. Bringing 3 players, and if we win, say, we have won. I don't take it as a win. only when we win with our own mentored players, then my chest will be full of pride.
Okay.
Not that it is not now,
Yeah.
but more full.
Okay.
Nearly bursting. Now we had, in fact, earlier when I was in the managing committee, we had started a league called Premier League, which had 10 teams vying against each other, round robin league. 2 days game, Saturday, Sunday, played on 5 rounds. Each Saturday, Sunday, because it was holidays, So all the teams used to have, 10 teams used to play the first team. So the first team had to take this 10th team out twice in 2 days to get those full points. See, when Salgaonkar and Chowgules play, that is very difficult. Then they vie for the first league. But here, the outright win, at that time it was 5 points. So to get those 5 points, I have to take 20 wickets. So then the bowling becomes sharp. I learned how to take wickets. I learned, the short fieldsmen.
Right.
So they come into play with the helmets and pads and all those things. The centuries come. The 5 wickets hauls are, regular. So that is what is needed in Ranji Trophy. Are we training them here to do that? No, because there are no 2-day games here.
Right.
They have a Premier League at the fag end of the season with 1 or 2 matches they play. And with that, we can't produce players vying with, say, Karnataka. Karnataka League was going on when it was raining.
Oh.
League is going on.
Okay.
It's a 2-day league. So when I was, in 1980s, I used to go there to play with Salgaonkar team. The league was still the same was there.
So a lot of efforts.
From the GCA side, they used to earlier say no ground, but now this KRC ground is there. There's so many grounds now available, and we should not say matting and turf, nothing like that. You play one match on matting, then you can play well in Australia.
Yeah.
The first 10 overs, the way the ball comes up,
Okay.
if you know how to bang the ball, then you'll have all types of practice.
Okay.
But then, see, you need somebody to, go back and do it. If somebody like that comes, in 5 years, I guarantee you, we don't need Tendulkars and the others
Okay.
who are playing for Goa without being our citizens.
So, you, Aditya, what is your opinion about that? The same question to you.
Well, as Sir said, the league to go long, I personally, even I'm of that same opinion that we should have our players. But since we don't have a good bench strength, for example, if our Ranji Trophy team goes out to play, all the Premier League teams get disturbed because they are, the best players go to play Ranji Trophy.
Right.
So then they don't have 11 to play.
Right.
So that is why for GCA what happens is we have to have the tournament when all the players are available. And for that matter, it happens at the fag end because all are available. We can have the leagues. But I feel we should play more matches, no doubt about that.
Okay.
And about outstation players, now that one point which I told you that players should go out. Somewhere, some point these players help them to go out. They take them, they call them to play.
Okay.
Like how VB was there. I think VB sir had taken almost 4-5 players to India Cement.
Yeah, but
where
now they don't take outsider. That league also don't take.
Now they don't take, but these people can help us
Only
take our players
only
out.
Only we helped, nobody else.
So they can also pitch in that way. And another thing is, our boys don't have that temperament for that league. As I said, go out of the comfort zone. Once
So
they
it will
start
be
playing,
built ultimately.
it will take
with
some
practice.
time. It will take some time in the sense we should have a good bench strength. When there is good bench strength, there is competition.
Right.
When there is competition, the players don't take each other for granted.
So the basics are.
Our whole idea is now we are focusing on that. We are trying to build bench strength in the sense it won't happen now. We start the process now. We will see in another 5-6 years we'll have players, wherein now for one spot there should be 4-5 players fighting. We don't have that kind of setup.
Right.
For a spot there are 2 players.
Okay.
So when there are 4-5 players for
there
one
will be
spot, there will be
competitions.
competition.
Better.
Then nobody will take our
Everybody
place
will
for
try to be
granted.
better.
Yeah. So that is the whole idea.
So there's now again there was some news that a politician, I think, cricket. There was a statement made that cricket ground stadium is required in Goa. It's a long pending thing that is going on. There was one that was announced in Dhargal recently, then in somewhere in TV also, but not materialized. Do you think that what is the need? How much is the need of a stadium like setup for Goa now?
We need grounds. Stadium is needed for playing ODIs. And we have one, we have lost it due to our infightings. We have played so many. In fact, the first ODI we did here, Australia versus New Zealand, I was the curator there at that time. Okay. And we had 19 matches after that. And it was doing very well. So why suddenly this happened? This is because of infightings. And we lost it.
Okay.
Now we have got two grounds. One in Dhargar, one in Mowling. That was, I think, 10 years back. We had our own land. We have paid 54 crores for it. Our land. It is GCL land. It is just lying. I am praying to them, instead of the stadium, make 3 grounds there. Such grounds, we can make 3. Where any tournament, South Zone tournament, we can have it there and then.
Right.
But they want stadium. No? So stadium is building. No? So I will not match my opinions with them.
Okay.
But stadium is needed for an ODI.
Okay.
So when children see the best players, no doubt they see them on TV, but when they see them, Yachi Dora, Yachi Dehi, in Marathi there is a, then it becomes different. I am seeing, Rohit Sharma myself here.
Yeah.
On TV is different.
It's much inspiring
So the child
when you see him live.
he will then take the bat.
Yeah.
He'll go to a sports shop, he'll take a bat.
Okay. Your opinion on this?
Well, no, I agree. Stadium is required, but as a player, if you ask me to the plan what we have to, for the competition to happen in Goa, I don't think stadium is that necessary. Stadium is good for commerciality of the game, but for the players to improve, we need more grounds. We need to play more matches. We need to play better matches. So if you see as Goa to do well, stadium is not very important. Our boys have to play better cricket.
Okay.
Only then Goa will improve.
Okay.
But as you said, funfair, that fever. To grip up that thing, we require a stadium, so that when you have a stadium, you have matches in Goa.
Right.
When you have matches in Goa, people are all geared up. They want to go watch the match. They want to personally watch the match. TV is a different experience.
Right.
Personally watching it, it's a different
I'll give
experience.
you an example. I'm putting
Yeah.
South Zone was playing West Zone. Hitashur, Surya Kumar Yadav, Sarfraz, all stars in West Zone. Who are watching? This is the next to test, no?
Right. Right.
And most test players are playing. But who is watching? Nobody. Few locals who had come to watch their own heroes. Otherwise, this is the state of the cricket in India, not only in Goa. Yeah. So they will watch only if a star comes or something like that. Like that.
So finally, give me your prediction about the ICC World Cup that is coming. What do you think? The semis, finals, who is going to?
I would like India to win, obviously. And this is a round robin league. So again, that's the way we had made the Premier League. It's like this after 1992 in Australia. It's coming again. So it's a lamba. It's a big story now. Not that I have to win against him to come into semi-final.
Okay.
We have to do well against each and every country and take our NRR up in each and every match. So that NRR is going to take us to the last 4. So I cannot say that I have to play well here and I can take it easy here. No.
What is your opinion about the current team?
They are good. They are good. All these people will fire when it is needed. So we have, India has a good batch. And why is it? Again, they send India A. Here, New Zealand, next time they are in Australia. Some Australian team is coming here to play India A.
Oh.
So, these players who come in, they are not overall with the Australian because they already played him there in Australia.
Right.
So when we used to play, Roger Bindi, Vishwanath, so this is not the case with them.
Played them.
So that temperament, match temperament automatically comes here. And they are kings. And we are playing in India at home. They know the pitches well, conditions well. So we will do it. And again, that luck factor is always.
Your opinion?
Definitely, India is favorites for everybody, including every Indian will want India to win. But as Sir said, it's a big task. It's not that initially group matches. Every team is playing every team, so it will be not only the points will count. Even the run rate might come in picture when there are equal points.
It's extremely competitive.
It's going to be very competitive this time, and being in India, I was, in fact, when the World Cup team was announced, I was a little disheartened that Ashwin didn't find a place.
Okay.
But as Sir said, luck factor. I feel he's going to be the lucky charm for India because as an off spinner, normally an off spinner gets a chance only on a turning wickets. But this guy has variations. For him, pitch doesn't matter. And we have also seen him do well in Sena countries. South Africa, England, New Zealand, Australia. So I think he'll definitely play a very important role in our victory.
Okay. We want India to win, and we want Goa to also be a part of cheering the team in the ICC World Cup that is coming up. We had a very nice chat with Sir Hemant and Adit regarding the entire cricket World Cup fever that is surely going to grip Goa in the coming days. Margao Cricket Club has been training several budding cricketers while also hosting league tournaments. Some of the big Ranji Goa cricketers are attached to this club. Herald TV spoke to some budding cricketers regarding their World Cup plans. Listen in. We are at the Margao Cricket Club right now, where several upcoming cricketers are practicing here. They are also preparing many things for the ICC World Cup that is going to be happening. We'll ask them what plans they have regarding the World Cup and how are they getting into the mood of the World Cup. So you are planning to watch the World Cup. World Cup बघायला तयारी झाली की नाही? मग कुठली टीम फेवरेट आहे?
इंडिया.
अरे व्हेरी गुड. आणि प्लेयर कुठला आवडतोय?
विराट कोहली.
अरे वा. मग कसं करणार? मग एक्झाम्स असतात, वर्ल्ड कपच्या मॅचेस असतात, कशा हे करणार, मॅनेज करणार? अभ्यास कसा मॅनेज करणार? मॅचेस बघायचा काय प्लॅन आहे?
नाही सर.
हां.
मम्मी बघा म्हणलं अभ्यास कर.
अरे बापरे, अभ्यास कर म्हणतात पण मॅचेस बघणार. अरे वा, छान. तुझं किती प्लॅन आहे सांग बरं.
तर स्टडी करपाचे मातशे टाइम
हां.
आणि टीव्ही कडे बसपाचे.
अरे वा 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 वा. तुझं फेवरेट प्लेयर कोण आहे?
सिराज.
अरे वाह, वेरी गुड वेरी गुड. आज आपका क्या प्लान है बोलो?
मैं जल्दी पढ़ाई करूंगा.
हाँ.
बाद में टीवी देखने पड़ जाएगा.
अरे वाह वाह. देंगे पेरेंट्स देंगे देखने?
हाँ.
अरे वेरी गुड वेरी गुड. कितने दिनों से प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हो यहाँ पे?
7-8 महीने.
अरे वाह, वेरी गुड वेरी गुड. और कौन सा फेवरेट टीम कौन सा है?
इंडिया.
अरे वेरी गुड वेरी गुड. अरे तुझे किती प्लॅन आहे सांग मला.
I will learn fast and I will go to shop. I will buy popcorn and I will sit and eat.
Oh wow.
By watching it.
You remember watching the last cricket World Cup?
Yes.
Yes. How did you find it? Exciting?
Yes.
We did not make it there, but how did you find it? It was exciting. What are you expecting this World Cup then?
Then I excited that Virat Kohli will do a century.
So that he's your favorite player, huh?
Yes.
Very good, very good. तुझा किती प्लॅन आहे सांग मला.
बिगिन मी स्टडी करतलं फास्ट
हाँ.
आणि मॅच बघा वचतले टीव्हीवर.
अरे वा. म्हणजे तुका आता अभ्यासानी हे बॅलन्स कसं करतलो मागीर?
पहिली तेच करतलो न्ही मागीर मॅच.
अरे व्हेरी गुड. आणि मागीर प्रॅक्टिस?
प्रॅक्टिस येतलो.
Ah, very good, very good. So the children are very excited. They are in a mood to balance out everything because they don't want to miss cricket as well, and they also want their parents to be happy by giving in a little bit study also. But in the young lot, these are the younger lot of the new upcoming cricketers who surely will make their name in the cricketing field someday or the other. Their passion can be seen in their practice right now, where we are right now at the Margao Cricket Academy, and there will be a lot of enthusiasm amongst this small fans of cricket in the upcoming World Cup that is going to be played in the forthcoming days. We have with us the captain of the Goan senior women's cricket team, which has won, which has finished as a runner-up in the Chhattisgarh Cricket Association tournament that was held recently. We have Sanjula Naik with us. We are going to ask her about her experience at the tournament and also talk to her about the upcoming World Cup. Sanjula, you have finished as the runner-up in the tournament that was held in Chhattisgarh. Could you share some किती झाले ते
पयलीं म्हणल्यार बरो आसलो एक्सपिरियन्स. रनर्स अप आयली आमी आनी हे फावट खूब चेंजीस जाले गोवा वुमन्स टिमीन. म्हणल्यार लास्ट टायम वुमन्स IPL टायप केल्लो एक लीग थंयच्यान मागीर सर्वेस सरान आतां 2 प्रोफेशनल प्लेयर्सूय येयले आमच्या गोंयांत. सो एक तरन्नूम पठाण आसा बरोडाचे, दुसरे प्रियंका कौशल मध्य प्रदेशाचे लेफ्ट आर्म स्पिनर. सो तेंचे इन्क्लुजन टिमीन येवन ते टीम कशी बॉन्ड जाता, तांकां घेवन कशी खेळटात ते सगळे करपा खातीर एक हो टुर्नामेंट आमी गेल्ली खेळपाक. सो हांगा गोंयांत पावस पडटा म्हणून बरो आसलो एक्सपिरियन्स. थंयच्यान आमकां कळ्ळें की कोण खंय आमी कशी प्लेयर्सांक यूज करतली, आमचे कॉम्बिनेशन्स कशे आहा ते फुडें BCCI मॅचिजांक खेळपाक. तो जिखपाक खातीर आमी ते प्रिपेरेशन करता सद्या. आनी बरो आसलो एक्सपिरियन्स. मातशें वायट दिसलें, जिखपाक शकताले आमी, तांकां लीग मॅचिजांनी आमी डिफीट केल्ले विदर्भाक, बट आसूं येता.
ओके. तू कोचूय करता सध्या म्हाका दिसता बँकाक, नव्या बँकाक. सो हाव डू यू फायंड देम द करंट लॉट ऑफ ट्रेनींग जे घेवपा लागले?
पयलीं म्हणल्यार म्हाका आवडटा कोचिंग करपाक आनी भुरगे खूब बरे आसा, शिकपाक सोदतात. सो दॅट इज द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टंट थिंग आय फील की एज अ कोच प्लेयर्सांक तांकां ते शिकपाची उमेद आसपाक जाय. ते आसल्यारूच तुमचें काम एक वाटेन एज अ कोच इजी पडटा. मागीर हांव खेळाचो म्हजो एक्सपिरियन्स जो आहा तो शेअर करपाक शकता.
ओके. वर्ल्ड कप येवपा लागला, ICC 2023. सगळे देर इज लॉट ऑफ एक्सायटमेंट गोईंग ऑन. तुजे कितें प्लॅन्स चालू आसा?
आय मीन होम कंडिशन्स आसा, सो एक होम एडवांटेज आसा इंडिया टिमीक. आनी पावसूय एक फॅक्टर आसा, सो म्हाका दिसता ते इग्नोर करूंक शकता कित्याक केन्नाय अनप्रेडिक्टेबल आहा. सो ते दीस ऑन अ गिवन पर्टिक्युलर डे जो टीम बरी खेळटली ती जिखतली. आनी आय मीन होम कंडिशन्स एडवांटेज आसा म्हणटकीर म्हाका दिसता इंडिया टीमीक खबर आसा, सो ते एक एडवांटेज आसतलें. आनी म्हाका दिसता प्लेयर टू वॉच आउट इज सूर्यकुमार यादव. सो तो खेळ्ळो जाल्यार विल बी great to watch him play.
So as a coach, how much enthusiasm you are finding amongst your the players who are training you are training? How much enthusiasm तुझे कितले enthusiasm दिसपा लागला तेंच्या मध्ये?
ते खूब एक्सायटेड आसा आनी खूब अशें उलयतात आनी ते प्रॅक्टीस करता तेन्ना पळय विराट कोहली असो खेळ्ळो, आपूण तो शॉट रेप्लिकेट करपाक सोदता. सो इट इज अ गुड सायन दॅट दे आर ट्रायींग टू इम्प्रूव
and getting inspired
from them.
Okay. So right from the coaches to the players to the captains to the seniors, the veterans, everybody in the cricketing is excited about the World Cup. And the excitement, they say, has already trickled down into those young players who are going to be the future of Indian cricket. We will keep updating you about this excitement and we will be continuously covering the World Cup throughout the entire season on Herald TV. With Mohit Karangate, this is Pratik Parab for Herald TV.